Jesus is the only way to God. Jesus said, I'm the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father but through me. Every Yo, what it do? It's your boy MTZ King, and I'm back on your screen. I hope everybody has a great, amazing, blessed Monday. I'm just here chilling. Just here chilling at the crib. Oh man. Yeah, it's already like 11 something a.m. I'm literally just right here in my bed chilling. My mom, she left to the church this morning because they're having it's like a sports camp thing for the kids like all this week. So they had our pastor had asked my mom if she could go and help them. I mean, she could go help them all this week. So she said, yeah. So she's out there, and I'm just right here chilling. My baby brother, he's with my other brother. He actually messaged me last night on Snapchat, and yeah, he messaged me on Snapchat. I was even surprised. It was like around 12 something. I was even like, well, who's messaging me out? Because the only person who really messaged me on Snapchat is either my girl or my baby brother. But since I didn't think my brother had internet at his house, I wasn't expecting it to be my baby brother. So I was just like, what? And then when it was him, I was just like, oh. And then he's so cute though, because he's like, he has said something about, hey bro, I finally could get on my thing here. We got internet or something like that. And then he sent me a thing that says, I love you. It's like the emoji with the koala bear. And then so I sent him a thing that said, oh, I miss you. And then he put, I miss you so much. And then he showed me the toy that my brother and his girl got him, I think. And then they bought him a float because of a penguin. Cause my little brother is obsessed with penguins. So they bought him a float of a penguin because they were going to take him swimming today. So I was like, oh, he was all happy. So I was happy for him. So then he's like, okay, I'm going to bed. Good night. Love you, bro. So I told him, okay, good night. And yeah, so I'm just right here though now, chilling. Anyways, though, I will catch y'all in a little bit though. Yeah. Hope y'all have a great day though. Chill. Yo, what's up? What it do, squad? I'm back. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling right here, posted up in my room. Was taking some pictures and uploaded one to the gram. The other one I did post on my Snapchat, and the one that I post on my Snapchat actually, I posted that my documentary will be out on August the 4th, and also I will be changing my YouTube picture on August the 4th, but it's not gonna be with the picture that I posted on Snapchat. It's gonna be a different picture that's already ready. Documentary, I literally finished it yesterday, but it was shorter than what I expected, so I think I'm gonna check it again. I'm gonna go through it again and see what's up, because in my mind I literally thought it was I thought it was almost like an hour long, but it was actually short. It was 30 minutes, and I was like, what? I thought it was gonna be longer, but I'm gonna go back through and see I probably ended up misadding anything because I was trying to set it up all last night, and it's kind of a little bit harder. It would be more easier for me if it was like on a laptop or a computer, but since I'm doing everything through my phone, I'm trying to get I'm trying to get all the footage that hasn't been out, but there is going to be some footage that has actually been out already. So I'm trying to work with all that and see what is what, but I believe I left probably some footage out. That's why it was shorter. And actually, I did film like yesterday the opening of it, and then actually I forgot to even put the warning label in there, so that's why I'm gonna have to redo it again. But the warning label, you're gonna actually see the warning label. It's gonna be me talking, which I barely shot. Me talking. It's like that one's like 15 minutes long, where I'm kind of explaining, giving y'all a thing like what I have, why I did it, whatnot. Okay, and then I was supposed to put the warning right before the actual y'all start seeing the graphic stuff. So that's why I'm gonna have to go back and do all that again. But I was literally doing this, editing this video from, I believe it was like 2 to 3 in the morning. So it took me about like an hour. And because there's like pictures that haven't been seen, I'm actually putting in like some short videos that were on TikTok when I had the tubes. I'm doing those, but of course I gotta replace the music because not the video will get copyrighted, whatever, and that's something that I'm preventing from it not to get it. And I'm also trying to see if they don't try to like take it off or demonetize it because of the graphics, whatnot, this and this and that. Because let me remind y'all, a while back I had posted a video actually on my TikTok, so my followers on TikTok can know too, because I try to keep everybody on all my social medias updated. I tried posting a video and it didn't let me post it because it said due to graphics, and people could take it like a suicidal. But I'm like, what the heck? So I actually wrote to TikTok and I told them it wasn't nothing like that. I had surgery and I was just trying to let my my supporters know, and because they were interested in knowing, like wanted an update. So they went ahead then and told me to try to do the video over again or use that same video, but just like, because I had just literally put the video up there straight blank the way it was, the way I recorded it, without putting any like editing stuff in it, whatever. Like for instance, you could put hearts, you could put butterflies, you could put all this stuff, So they told me to try to do it like that to see if it would go without getting like without them uploading it. Because actually when I did it just straight like that without doing anything, it didn't let it upload it. They sent me a thing saying because it looks like suicidal, something suicidal. I'm just like, what the heck, suicidal? Like literally, how's that if I had stitches and everything? I was like, that doesn't make sense, but okay. But it's like everybody has their own rules and stuff. And I'm just like, damn. It's like back then you could be on Facebook Live or on Instagram Live and you could have music. Now if you have music, you even get copyrighted on on social media. That's why a lot of people, when you see them going live, is either like if they're singers or whatever, you hear their own music playing in the background. You won't hear nobody else's music because you get copyrighted. I'm like, what the heck? Even if you try to put like a brief little video and there's music on there, they'll send you a copyrighted thing. And so you just have to put it like, okay, I know I don't own the rights to this song, but I just want to use it. It's a lot of crazy shit with the internet, man. It's like back then it was just so different compared to now. It's like when I first started YouTube, you never got anything about copyrighted music, this and this and that. You never got anything like that, like back then I would post videos. Like I said, my YouTube channel started with me posting my own music, and then me posting me dancing to songs and stuff, and I would never get the copyrighted thing. But now when I went back through recently, a while back, probably like a month ago now, that I went through my thing, I seen it and I had like 7 pages copyrighted, and I'm like, what the heck? Well, it was all due to music, like videos that I would dance to, or it was due to like sometimes when there was like if I was in the grocery store or like at Target, because like Target, they play actual music. So say if I was like at Target or any store that played music, my videos got copyrighted, and so it's just like, what the heck? And a lot of people that are actually big and actually YouTube is their job, like they get paid for it, it's a burn, and it's something big, because it's like for instance Rawadis, he uploads basically every day, and all his videos got copywritten. My bad, that's one of my daughters messaging me. But yeah, man, I can't wait to the day that I could put my all my babies on here, all my 4 babies on here. I would freaking, it would be so awesome to have them all on here, because they're all so funny in their own ways. Like, I just can't wait till, God gives me the strength, the ability to do big things in life, just so I could finally, man, only God knows my plans, and only God knows what I really want in this life. And guys, even when I'm going through so much pain and so much hurt, at the end of the day, trust me, man, like, thinking of my girl, the kids, my family, things like that just keep me motivated and keep me going to pushing. Like, I can have a smile on my face at one moment, the next minute I can be sad, I could fall into depression, but I will always have that satisfaction and be grateful to life. Like, at the end of the day, a lot of people could be like, oh, you're not the only one that has problems. Oh, trust me, I know that. I've been knowing that. How do you think I stay strong? Because I know that for a fact. I'm not the only one that has problems. I know there's plenty of other people that have worse or severe problems than me. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, though, we all feel our own pain. There's some people that might feel more pain than others. There's some that could, take stuff for it. There's some that we just can't take stuff because it doesn't help. Like, literally, I have all these pills right here, and there's more over there. These pills just ain't cutting it for me no more. So it's like, my friends, this right here is what helps me get through my pain. And this is one of my Bibles. Actually, that one was given to me by my church when I got baptized. And I'm also excited because I also found out that my pastor's daughter is gonna get baptized on July the 27th. And man, that right there, when I found out today, I was just so amazed, and I'm so excited for her. She's only, I believe, 10 years old. I think she's 10 years old, 10 or 9. But I'm so excited for her, man. I couldn't be more excited for her. I'm so excited for her. I didn't get to see her this last Saturday. I won't be seeing her this next Saturday, but I will be seeing her the following Saturday, because right now I believe she's out of town with her parents and with her little brother. And I'm so excited for her, though, because, man, getting baptized, it is truly a blessing, and you feel so good when you're in there. And like I said, I don't want people to think, oh, just because you see me with a bandana, I'm a gangbanger. I don't gangbang, guys. Never have I ever gangbang. Never have I. Do I know people? Yes. Do I probably have family that probably gangbang? Maybe yes, but me, nah, you know what I'm saying? I freaking could sit out here and wear the damn rainbow color if I wanted to, because at the end of the day, I do not gangbang, guys. Like, yeah, I might wear this shirt that says up and smoke with Cheech and Chong. That's a classic, you know what I'm saying? Does it mean that I smoke or that I get high? No, it doesn't. I don't do that stuff, guys. Like, I don't want, one thing I want y'all to know is, never judge anybody by their looks or by how they're dressed, because, man, that's one reason people always judge me, for how I dress and my looks. And just because I have tattoos, oh, you're a gangster, you've been in jail. I promise you guys, God is my witness. God is my witness. I've never ever been in jail. I've never done drugs. I did try smoking. One time, and I was already older, though. I was already, like, I'm 30 now. I believe when I first tried it, I was like 21. Did I like it? Hell no. And I barely just went, and I was just like, this shit is just nasty. Did I confirm it to my mom? Yes, I told my mom, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I told her that shit was nasty. But, peer pressure is a mug, so if you do not smoke or you do not drink, don't let the devil get to you. Like, just say no. Like, honestly, just say no. I'm sure a lot of people have tried it, though, at least once in their lifetime, but a lot of them most of the time won't like it. So y'all, y'all don't let peer pressure get into you, because that day I was really peer pressure, like, and it was sad because I was already like 20, 21 years old, I believe. But like I said, I didn't even inhale it. I barely put it to my damn lip, and it was just like, just by it coming out, I was just like, hell no. I just like, man, you could have your thing, cause this just ain't for me, man. Like, Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh no, I never drink. That would be a damn lie. Yeah, I drink. You know what I'm saying? I haven't drank though. Haha. The last time I drank was last year. Actually, on New Year's Eve. Actually, it was New Year's Eve, I think. But you see, that wasn't even no beer or no shot, none of that. That was actually, I had drunk. No, okay, I had a beer. I had a Corona, one Corona, but I also had, you could say, a shot, but it wasn't tequila, it wasn't vodka, it was none of that. It was actually champagne that I had, and it wasn't as strong though. It was like a fruity, then dried flavor, and that was the last time that I drank. I haven't drank since then, I don't believe, and never have. Oh damn. But now, like, I haven't drank right now, and do I consider drinking? I can't say yes, I can't say no, but to be like, oh, I'm gonna drink because, oh, at the end of the day, a lot of people do drugs and a lot of people drink because they say it helps their problems. But how does it help your problems when the next day your problem is still gonna be there? I never use that excuse that, oh, it's because I'm stressed, or it's because, no, I drank because I wanted to drink. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and put no damn excuse, oh yeah, I had a drink because I'm stressed, or because the world's caving in on me. Like, nah, heck nah, man. 'Cause at the end of the day, the next day, to all my youngsters out there, drinking is gonna give you a big old hangover, especially if you drink a lot. And now, if you smoke or you do any kind of drugs, and even with alcohol, you could be you could end up turning into a damn wino, because that's all you freaking, you an alcoholic. And when you do drugs, you'll become very addicted, especially when it comes to high drugs, like, where you'll start, I don't really want to even say the name on here because it's just, it's just, nah, just no, don't do drugs because you will get addicted, and that's not the way to go. You don't want to go that route. Drinking, if you could drink every now and then, once in a blue moon, and especially if you're 21 and over, I'm not saying, oh no, kids, no, heck no, don't do it, man. Let me remind y'all something. Every age, something comes at its time. Don't rush to grow up, because I was one of those that I was like, man, I can't wait to be 18 because I'm going to hit the clubs and get turned up. Tell me why the heck I turned 18 years old. And your boy didn't even go to the club till he was 20. I was like 21 already when I hit the club. And that's that it wasn't even a club. It was a damn strip club. And I went to one club, yeah, when I was already, I think, 19 though. But I was with my sister, my brother-in-law, and my brother-in-law's two brothers, and a couple of other friends. It didn't even last because we got kicked out, because a big old commotion started, so they ended up kicking us out, so we got kicked out. And that was actually like a club slash restaurant. It was like a restaurant during the day, but at the night they would turn it into a club because they would get a DJ and whatnot, and you had to be 20. No, you had to be 18 in order to get in by that time. And after that, I just went to strip clubs and shit, but it was never to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get effed up and I'm gonna start talking to this person, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, and every time I would go, I was always like, when I would go to the strip clubs, I was always with my cousins. That time when I went to that bar, whatever, that little club thing, I was with my sister and my brother-in-law and his brothers and their friends. And I've been like to other bars, but like in clubs, but it was nothing to be like, oh yeah. Like, I love music, I love going to, you know, I don't like getting too messed up, because then if a fight breaks out or something happens, like, okay, you're gonna be all freaking messed up because drunk and shit, and something's gonna happen to you because you chose to get stupid wasted. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all the best thing. If you want to get stupid wasted at your house. That's the best route to go, because you're at your house. You got your toilet there, you got your damn restroom if you gotta take a shower. But I don't advise to get stupid wasted. I'm just saying, if you're gonna get wasted and if you're 21 and older, get stupid wasted at your house where you could clean up your own damn mess. Don't go getting stupid wasted at a damn club and then a shooting happens or a fight breaks out or they try robbing you. Like, what are you gonna do then with all that beer, being intoxicated? Just think smart, y'all. Real talk. I'm telling y'all because I care for y'all. Even if I don't know you, just know that I care for you, because I don't want nobody to ever get hurt for being intoxicated or with drugs. Like, that's not the way to go, guys. Like I say, for as much as time that y'all put into these clubs and invest money in alcohol or in drugs, go to a church and donate money to the churches, because the churches use it for a lot of stuff, and basically it's all due like for like the church, like for instance remodeling and stuff like that, or they use it for, you know, funds for the kids, or, you know, to help people that are in need, and do that. Or, you know what I'm saying, if you know, it's better if you do it at a church, because at the end of the day God will bless you. But if you feel like, oh, nah, I don't want to do it at a church for go donate it at a cancer facility for kids, or even for, you know, adults that need that help. Trust me, man, like, if you could help somebody out, why not do it? Why go invest your money in stuff that's gonna end up killing you? Because all this drinking and all these drugs will catch up to you at the end of the day. Alcohol will make you get cirrhosis in the liver. Drugs, pretty much you'll end up addicted and probably end up in your own graveyard. Like, so why not do it for better cause, and at the end of the day you're gonna get blessed back by donating it to a church. You know what I'm saying? It's called thinking, guys. It's not that hard, you know what I'm saying? And go pray for yourself, pray for your families, you know what I mean? Everybody needs prayer. Don't tell me nobody don't need no prayer, because even the ones that don't believe, some half of the time end up then believing in God, because God works in mysterious ways. He might not work, he doesn't work on our time, he works on his time. And yes, sometimes it takes years, months, decades, but God is hearing your prayers. And sometimes we have to go through pain, because sometimes there might be something wrong we're doing in our life. We have to figure it out in order to correct it, so then he could bless us. That's the way it works. But anyways, so guys, I hope y'all are enjoying your day, and I am about to throw my phone on the charger, and I'm gonna catch on a bit though. But I hope you're having a great, amazing day though. Chill. Yo, what's up? What it do, squad? I'm back. I literally oh snap, my bandana's messed up. I think I got it on wrong. So I took it off because I had left. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to run the streets with a bandana, even though I know it don't mean nothing to me, but to a lot of crazy people out there, it means a lot to them. So, yeah, but anyways, though, I'm just chilling right here with my baby brother. And what I was gonna say? Oh, I was working out a while ago, and then I went downstairs to eat. And when I work out, usually like you'll see me like posting that I'm working out. Is usually I work out at my house, cause I'm easy to, like, if I do sit-ups at my house and push-ups, I'm easy to gain a six-pack like that. Like, that's always been part of me though, cause when I was younger, growing up, and like this was when I lived in my old apartments, which has been probably like 4 years ago now. No, I'm tripping. It's been about like 5-6 years ago since I moved from my other old apartments. But my brother, first we had a weight set, but then we threw it because it was all old and stuff. And that one, I think they had gave it to my brother or something like that. Or my brother had bought it from one of my dad's friends, something like that. But then my other brother had then bought a weight set, and so it's like I usually would use it a lot, and I would go like in the mornings out, and when I would wake up, I would be out there lifting weights and working on my legs, and then I would do like my push-ups and all that stuff, and then I would do it again at night. So I would work out like twice a day. And then I had the medicine ball as well, and I would do the medicine ball as well. And the medicine ball, actually, I've been doing the medicine ball since I was a kid, because when I had this one syndrome, the first syndrome that they diagnosed me with, I literally knew that I had to do the medicine ball for the rest of my life. Like, that's what the therapist had told me, that, you know, I was going to do that. And it's crazy because now as I'm older, my therapist that I was going to recently, she gave me all these things when I first started. Like, she gave me 2 sheets, and it's like a stretches and this and that. And well, when I was talking to her this last Thursday when I went up there, I was talking to her, telling her all the symptoms, how it felt, whatever, you know. And she's like, no, that's actually pain. She's like, because, you know, there's a difference between, like, being a pain, but you know that pain's always going to be there. And there's a pain also when it's just a pain that is just a constant, that's actually pain. So she told me, she's like, just promise me that you're always going to, you know, keep these exercises, and you're always going to do them as you get older every day, you know, take time out of your day and do these exercise, because if not, it's gonna, you know, if you don't work on your mobility, you'll just fall back and your body's gonna lose mobility, basically. So I was like, oh yeah, for sure, you know, I'll keep doing them. She even gave me this band, and she also told me, like, if I wanted to, I could go like to Academy, and or like to Walmart or Target, and buy them bands that they be using to work out. Like, mine's is just a regular hospital band, like, it's long, but she's like, if that one was a tear, you know, you could always get one of the ones that has a pulling thing. And I was like, yeah, because I used to have one of those. So I was like, I knew what she was talking about. But she's like, you know, she's like, the thing about us is when we have surgery, because you see, I had got my surgery done, whatever, and she got a similarity surgery because she had breast cancer, but mine was done differently, you know what I'm saying? Like, hers was done different and mine was done different. And mine they damaged nerves, and hers, they didn't damage the nerves. But hers also, one of her nipples actually died as well, like me. But she's like, the only difference between us is that me, my nerves got damaged. Her nerves didn't damage. But she said, cause like I even told her, because like before I went to go see her, I was I had went to the graveyard, and I was running around with my little niece, and it freaking started hurting so bad, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, why is this pain like hurting? Like, it was already hurting, but you know, I was trying to play with my little niece. I was running after her, and it started hurting like really, really bad. Like, I felt just pressured, and just like they were just sitting on me, like a weight was just sitting on me, to the point where I started gasping for air because I felt like I couldn't breathe. And so I told her that, because then I seen her the next day, I believe. So I told her that, and she was just like, no. She's like, she's like, that is one thing that we do suffer with, that, you know, she's like, a lot of things are not going to be normal no more. She's like, you know, she's like, you were once able to, you know, lift weights. You were once able to do sit-ups. You were once able to do push-ups. But now when you do it, you're going to notice that there's going to be a different affection. It's not going to be like, oh, when you used to do it before you had the surgery. She's like, because you know, once you have tubes in you, once you got like liposuction and all that crap, nothing stays the same. And I was just like, man, I was like, that's crazy, you know. And she was just like, no, yeah. She's like, but I'm gonna put in your paperwork for them to recommend you to a pain clinic. She's like, because what you're actually having is actually pain. And I was like, well, yeah, you know. And I told her, like, well, the doctors, you know, the last time I seen the plastics, they gave me an injection on this side, which freaking hurt. The doctor said he was going to try it out to see if it worked. It didn't work. So he told me that this next time I will go, then we're going to talk about having the third surgery, which was gonna clip off the nerve that was damaged, but it was gonna be an open surgery. So who knows what time and how long it was gonna take, because they would have to actually find the nerve that is damaged. And they say usually it's the smallest nerves that are damaged. So whatever nerve that they find that is damaged, they're gonna have to literally go in there and clip it out. So, like I told y'all before, the thing about that is that there will be no more feeling. I will have no more feeling. Like if you touch me or you hit me, I really probably won't even feel it. Like right now when I even touch myself, because I have to touch myself, because I have to be like massaging myself with creams and shit, or even like when I'm in the shower, it feels weird. Like if I scrub around this area, it feels really weird. It feels like when, you know, when they put in medicine in you and it's numb. That's kind of what it feels like. Or when your foot or something goes to sleep on your body part, that's the sensation that I have. It's no longer the same, you know. All right here is all numb. Like all the breast area is freaking numbed. There's some that are more number than others. Like some spots that are more number than others, but it's like that tingling sensation that's just there. So, you know, we talked about all that and stuff, and she was just like, yeah, she's like, and it's bad when it's the nerves, because when it's the nerves, it's really the only other option is getting the nerve clipped off to not feel that sensation. But the only bad thing to that is that you will have no more feeling. So I was just like, no, okay, you know. And I'm kind of glad, and I thank God that I got a therapist that actually had the cancer. Now, I'm not saying that I'm happy she had the cancer. No, I'm not happy. But I'm glad because she actually understands me. It's like if I tell somebody that doesn't have cancer or doesn't have the syndrome that I have, which is Lynch syndrome, meaning a high risk to get cancer. If I tell a normal person, they're going to be like, oh, you're over exaggerating, or oh, you're overthinking, or oh, you're just making it up. Da, da, da. But like I said, nobody will ever understand me unless they've been in my shoes, or they're going through the same thing, or they actually had the cancer. That's the only way somebody will be able to understand me, because otherwise nobody understands me. And like I said, and I'll keep saying it, I don't sit here, I never complain. I've always learned how to suck up pain. If I'm sharing it with y'all, because usually y'all ask me how am I doing, da da da, and I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, I'm 100% fine when I know damn well I'm in pain. Like, I'm just gonna tell you straight up, I'm in pain. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, I'm in pain and like, no, hell no, I'm not gonna do that either. But if I'm in pain, I'm gonna tell you I'm in pain, or I just don't feel good, or I'm okay. So what I liked about my therapist is that, you know, she actually had cancer last year. She got almost similarity, the same thing, but you know, her being a woman, she actually didn't want to get her whole breast removed, so they actually did the plastics to actually, you know, she actually got her breast like you know, where it still looks woman-y, I guess, feminine, you know what I'm saying? So they took out the cancer stuff, and they freaking, I don't know, they did some other stuff to her. So it was like two different, like my surgery compared to her surgery, it was kind of two different. It was similarity, but two difference, because of course we're two different people, you know what I mean? And but I freaking loved how she actually understood me and didn't sit there and say, oh no, you're lying, or you're making that up. Like, no, because like she said, everyone's body is different, and everyone's body will react differently. But she did tell me that her nipple didn't survive one of, and it's funny because it was the same one that didn't survive. The right one, both of our the right ones didn't survive. So um I'm glad I'm glad I got her. I'm glad she understood me. And it's like she could tell right off the back that when I wasn't feeling good, or that, you know, when I was doing the stretches and all the exercise that I was told to do, she knew just by looking at me. She's like, I know you're in pain. She's like, because it's just by looking at you. It's like I didn't even have to sit there and be like, oh, I'm in pain, because I would still go out of my way. I would walk from my house to the hospital, go do my therapy, wouldn't complain, would be doing the things, but she could tell just by looking at me that I was in pain. And it's crazy for anybody else though that's never been through this or never experienced this or never like talks to nobody that ever had this procedure done. They right off the bat they'll sit there and be like, "Oh, you're just complaining or you're just da da da." You won't understand until you're in somebody's shoes. That's like basically the truth. You won't understand until you're in somebody's shoes to be like, "Damn, I understand your pain." But yeah, like I I was working out and stuff, and I'm trying to get back to the top, man. Like there's a lot of stuff that I want to do again that before I got the surgery that I used to do. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do, you know what I'm saying? But I also want to say shout out to all of you for subscribing to my channel and making me feel like my dreams are coming true to reality, because I've been gaining subscribers every day, and I really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So today's notification shout out goes to my new subscriber. I was literally like, whoa, is this a cousin? Nah, but shout out to you, Carla MtzKing's 55. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And she spells her name with a K, not a C. So yeah, shout out to you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, from whoever's channel, or you just seen my thing. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And to anybody else that's new, because I'm sorry, a lot, like I always say all the time, a lot of my subscribers don't pop up on my thing. So usually I need y'all to comment down below that you're a new subscriber so I could give y'all a shout out, because I don't want y'all to feel like, what the heck, like he didn't give me a shout out, but I subscribed to his channel. If I don't give you a shout out, it's because I don't see it. So usually I tell everybody comment below, because sometimes I'll get the notification that somebody, like I got Carla's notification that she subscribed to my channel. That's how I'm saying, you know. Otherwise I wouldn't know. So if you're new to my channel and I haven't given you a shout out, comment down below, and I'm gonna start doing it like this. Whoever comments down below, say for instance if I have three subscribers new today and they comment down below, I'm gonna give, if like say if each day I gain new subscribers, I'll give either 2 shout outs, or not, I'll just give one every you know what I'm saying? I'll rotate the days. Like one day I'll give, say for instance, if somebody named Jimmy subscribes, I'll give Jimmy. Then next thing you know, for instance, if somebody named Robert subscribes, and I'll give him a shout out the next day, and then like that I'll keep it going. And if not, if I have too many, then I'll try to give 2 shout outs in each video. But I really need y'all to comment down below, so I don't want anybody to feel left out, like I'm not giving anybody a shout out, because I know how it feels like to show so much support to somebody's channel and not get a shout out. Because trust me, I show so much support to a lot of YouTubers, man. Like it doesn't even matter sexualities, honestly. Like I freaking am subscribed to a whole bunch of subscribers. You know, I don't judge anybody. You are happy the way you are, and all I can say is I could be happy for you. As long as I see everybody that I'm subscribed to happy, that's all that matters to me. But I know what it feels like to be subscribed to somebody big, and you know, you've been with them for so long, and it's like you're always commenting and showing so much love, but it's like, hey, what the hell, you don't even notice me. Like what's the point of me commenting if you're not noticing my comment? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I take that really serious with my subscribers, is that I want to give everybody a shout out, but I can't give everybody a shout out if you're not commenting below that you're new. Even if you just want to put new subscriber and just put your name, or even if you have a nickname, or if you're gonna use just put your name, whatever, and I'll give you a shout out. Like for real. I don't want nobody to feel left out. And I also notice that a lot of YouTubers always give out shout out more to like females, and when I do be seeing some of these YouTubers have 50-50, like 50 amount show love girls and 50 amount guys, and it kind of is irritating. Because even me, when I, comment on everybody's things, and I'm like, what the heck, like, damn, am I invisible? Like, so I know what it feels like. So I don't want any of my subscribers to feel like, oh, no, he's only giving shout out to girls. Like, nah, I try to give out shout outs to everybody that I can. Like, as they coming, I give shout outs. So I don't ever want y'all to feel left out. Like, just, comment down below. Or, if you got me on Instagram or Snapchat, just be like, hey, you know what, I subscribe to your channel. Can I get a shout out? And I'll give you a shout out on my next video, because I don't want nobody to feel left out. But anyways though, thanks to everybody who subscribed to my channel. If you subscribed and it didn't pop out, just put your name down below, comment down below, and I will literally give you a shout out in tomorrow's video. But thanks for all the love and support. Like, you guys are literally amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you. Real talk, I don't ever want y'all to feel that I don't appreciate y'all. I appreciate all of you. As soon as I start working again, as soon as I get to get my money back up and stuff, I'm still going to get the posters, and this time I'll have a lot more people. So this time it'll be more fun, because I'll be able to let more people comment down below and see who could actually win, like a giveaway, you know what I'm saying, for just trying to give back for y'all showing so much support to me. And I really appreciate it. I done this in the past, and I even just went to this, I think I had one like to CVS, and I got like pictures printed out of me, literally signed them and mailed them out. I believe I mailed out like 10 of them, from Arizona to Seattle, Washington, to down south, to, what was the other one, at someplace in California, and I believe New York City. If I have to do that again, I will do it again, but just have patience with me, because right now I'm not getting any money in or none of that. But just let me get back to the top, and trust me, I'll have something coming. I have people wanting merch that says chill, so I'm trying to work on everything, guys. But you know, when you want stuff like that, it does take, you know, profit and stuff, money and money wise, and all this and this and that, you know. So I can't really do much right now because I don't have money, you know, to be doing all that. But just let me get right, and I will have that coming towards y'all though. Well, I appreciate all the love and support, so don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the team, join the squad, and I will see y'all tomorrow. And I'm out though. Cheers. Chill.